Yeah, it's because the BAP was in the same position, and it was sticking with an Orisa, and then the thingy went in the flank again.
Where is the link, by the way?
You just put it in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyone knows what happened with CC Geek with Bill?
No, he just hasn't been
He's on a
communicated.
family trip, I think.
Yeah, because Nikik approached me today and he said like he hasn't been online for 3 or 4 days, and that's unusual because you know how Bill and Nikik are. They're like friends. For
Yeah,
years.
they talk every day.
Yeah,
apparently.
they talk every day. So I'm worried about Bill.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he was going on a family trip?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, he
I
said actually where he's going?
Well, I'm guessing.
I don't remember. I thought one of you guys said he told you something.
I remember him saying about a trip, but I don't remember when it was. Like if that was in the past.
He said it was at some point, and it was for a week.
Okay.
So I think.
Yeah,
maybe
it must be
Yeah,
now
it
then.
checks out. I guess we'll have to check out again in a week and hope Bill hasn't died or something.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wasn't here last Friday, then hopefully he'll be back by like at least Saturday, so we can probably play at least some of our scrims at the end of this week.
Sweet. Team comp kind of revolves around the build actually, so.
Fandan's Genji's pretty mean as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Like last Scrimm, Fandan really surprised me with the Genji. But don't forget we had like a decent DPS on Ashe and hit scans and stuff.
Yeah, that was
he really
true.
popped off. Alright, so you decided which game you want to watch? Dragons Shanghai? Gongshu Charge?
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't.
You want to
Which
see
one?
the last game, like the deciding game?
Okay.
Dragon's Charge, yeah. The last map.
Can I watch it from tank perspective?
Yeah, of course.
Or,
You're
okay.
watching it. Right. You all need to go to the.
The viewer, yeah.
I forgot how we do this.
Should we do Gibraltar, since we haven't played that a lot?
I'm just
interesting.
thinking about it because Anubis we've done, Ilios we've done, Blizzard we've done to death.
I think
Busan
Busan or
we've
Hollywood then?
We've done Busan.
Have we?
No, we
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah,
We've done it
did.
in comp before, but not.
No. We actually did a VOD review about it. It was the
Oh,
like the Houston
yeah.
game.
Wait, what's Busan again? Like,
Busan is the
It's
map
the- it's
with
the
the,
one where-
cow in the middle. Like,
The hell?
No,
How-
the one with
It's the one. There was one
the
with
drum.
Widow
The
Heavy.
drum.
yeah, the big.
The big
If you played Diablo, then there's like in the middle. Shit, I forgot how it's called. The gem. Ah, dude.
oh yeah, I see. I remember it. Yeah, I got it.
And then there's also
I kind of hate it, but yeah,
The
I hate it and
yeah,
love it.
there's the
broken
mecha based
on,
one,
Night.
and then the one with the train as well.
Alright, yeah.
The dive map. The train.
Mecha base and all that crap. Yeah.
You wanna do a dive map? Let's do Gibraltar. If
Gibraltar.
you wanna do a dive
Yeah,
map.
that's what I was thinking. We haven't done
Yeah.
Gibraltar at all.
Yeah, because Charge got double shield on it, and that's basically why they lose, I think.
Alright, perfect. Then let's talk about why they lose with double shield.
So spectate,
Let's see,
Info.
Gibraltar.
fearless. Oh, I know these names. Flesh and live. Oh,
Fleta is insane.
Aileen and Happy are so good, dude.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I've heard about Happy.
Void's great. All these players are great.
All of these guys are good.
I've never seen Rio and Krong.
Krong's insane.
Krong
Rio's
is good.
decent.
Picked up Zarya for a week and then came into Scrims and already outperformed like everyone in the Asian region on Zarya in the GOAT era. That dude is actually insane.
Lol. Wow.
Like I think in goats, the Gongu charge with Krong went against like the Atlanta Rain with Baby Bay and all the full roster, Edison and stuff like that, and Krong just cleaned house, dude. He's so good. Alright, so in the replay viewer, 45 seconds is exactly when the gates open. We're gonna take a look. Let's see who's defending.
Where are you watching it?
Ah, right, sorry. So in the Overwatch thingy, you have like a replay viewer.
On Battle.net.
Yeah, on Battle.net. You can swap like where you swap to public test region and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Overwatch League current and previous. We're using the current one. It's probably gonna be a patch of like 1 gig or so. Just let us know when you're done. We'll wait for you. If you click the link I posted in Discord, you can see my stream and see how to reach the thing.
We're in Discord.
In the Dawn General channel. There's the YouTube stream link.
The last one?
Yeah.
Dude, that Junkrat image just represents matchmaking right now.
What with the 3,900 cap?
The meta is basically being skillless right now. Like all the strong heroes, Junkrat and Mei and Echo, are really skillless.
I don't think May's skillless. I think she's just annoying to play against.
Well,
You can be bad at Mei and still kill like a bunch of good players just by the fact you can freeze them.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna stream for you in Discord for a sec. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Sweet. Hold on, I'll do a screen. Nice. Right. So if you go to Blizzard and you're in the games, like this is Overwatch, you press here, version, and then you have like a bunch of options. You choose Overwatch League Current. Overwatch League Previous is all the previous matches, current is all the latest ones. And you just wait for it to update. It should say here update. Wait a few minutes and you should be good to go.
I need to install it, so...
Yeah, it's only like a gig. It doesn't download the entire game from scratch, so don't worry.
I just have to say, this is the weirdest dive team comp. Zarya.
Winston's kind of that's some of the Asian teams have been using that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
I
how
mean-
you dive the double shield.
I've never seen it before.
Because
And
if you do Winston Diva, the Winston dies on the way in, right? But if he has a bubble, now the Zarya is charged and the Winston is in.
It's actually surprising how Fearless just doesn't do anything unless he's got the bubble.
Yeah, exactly, right? Because he can't do anything. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows
I
he's
noticed that,
dead
yeah.
meat. He's like literally an old charge battery. Unless he has a bubble.
Okie doke, Simon.
Oh, sweet. That was fast.
Yeah, you have good Wi-Fi.
I think where Chief lives, she gets fiber optics.
Mm.
Chief, do you get fiber optics where you live? You probably have no idea.
But just a second. The watch is than the Discord. I can hear.
Yeah, we heard you kind of scrappy there for a sec.
I also find it like these interesting positions that the Orisa goes in. Like, the Orisa isn't always with the team. Sometimes it's just like put themselves in the cocoon and just try and draw some attention.
Exactly. That's what I noticed. I played like that and I died all the time.
Yeah, because the difference between your rotation and their rotation is that it's pre-made. Like they already
Yeah, they know
know
what they're doing. Yeah.
where the Orisa is gonna be, how everyone are gonna rotate to that position, and so on and so forth. The Orisa just
I'm in.
rotates alone, so she gets spammed less. Alright, perfect.
Which game?
So it's the charge in dragons,
I think it's like the fourth one from the top.
Yeah.
and then
the
game
sun.
4 Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
And skip to 0000 45 seconds. That's exactly when the spawn doors open.
Okay, thank you. It's my first time.
Yeah, but you can press like F5 or F6 to look at Chara or Shu, and F11 or F12 to look at Lee Gon or Izayaki if you want to watch.
Actually,
like,
I want you to
through
look
their
at.
perspective.
I want you to press F11 and look at Lee Gon. Alright, everyone ready?
Yep.
Sweetness. So we're all watching the dragons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Sure.
which one should I watch? Winston or
Void.
Zarya?
Void, yeah.
You're off tank,
Winston
right?
is main
Winston.
tank and Zarya is the off tank. So off tank. Zarya, I mean. Alright, so what's the plan here with their comp? I'm starting, by the way. The plan here is EMP, Nano Winston, EMP, Nano Winston. Shit goes south, Fleta pulls the big wall thingy, and it buys you like a bunch of time.
He's playing Echo.
You play Zarya, so how do you use the Zarya here? The Zarya saves her ult against the Genji. Although the Genji can charge it faster, so it's kind of a rotation between Brig and Zarya who gets to shut down the Genji. It really depends on your situation. If the Zarya has Grav, you always want to use Grav to stop Genji. It's just easier to land. But if they somehow baited, deflected, or ate the Grav, then you always can pop the Brig ult and survive the blade. Especially if it's not nanoed. That's like way easier. So generally countdowns are done 3, 2, and go. So 3, 2, and then you press like on 1. Let's try that. Everyone ready?
Yep.
3.
Oh, without starting? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just on 45
Okay,
seconds.
I'm ready.
Okay, so 3, 2, start. TP on the left so they can contest high ground, forcing the Orisa back. Sigma stays to try to deny space. Lee Jae-gun decides not to push top.
You notice how patient they are as well. Like Fearless is just waiting there for ages until like
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pause. So, what happened here? Winston did like 2 dives of sorts, but as you can see, he didn't really gain much ult charge, and most of what he did was get damage because they're trying to build Nano Blade. Winston has a really hard time farming his ult against their comp because Winston just wants to stand beyond your shield and just kind of hang in there. If it's a Rhine and the Rhine has to hold the shield, that's perfect. But because the enemy team has 2 shields that are independent from the character, let's say, unlike Brig and Rhine, they can just spam the Winston and kill him. So the Winston has to play like very safely. First time he jumps, he gets bubbled. That's 15%. He gets really low, then he gets bubbled to escape. Then Izayaki heals him, waits for the jump cooldown, goes again without bubble. But Zarya is there to help him in case he gets into trouble. Like she can physically bubble herself and body block any incoming damage on the Winston. At least some of it, so Diana can keep up with the heals. That's the general plan here. They're just trying to rush the Nano. By the way, the reason they decide that, it's not like magic or pre-planned. They just, okay, we're playing this, and they have double shield. Because I think they kind of expected them to play something else here, the Dragons. So they take like a few seconds to plan how are they gonna take point A. And that plan revolves around Izayaki getting his Nano really quickly. Right, so let's go back to watching in 3, 2, start. Perfect. Card is pushing, they're taking a lot of space. As you can see, they're doing a really nice rotation on the high ground, but they're really not giving it up. Giving up high ground on this map, it's kind of suicide, because it takes so long to get there. If you get pushed off, you're probably not going high ground again, so... Right, they dive again, and again you see, bubble comes in, Shu gets ult charge, Izayaki gets ult charge, they use the bubble. Very safe. Fearless tries to charge the move. So this is what they're doing. They know they can't pick the double shield, and they can't win them like ever. Only if they get ults faster, and they use them like more effectively. Nana Winston gets halted. I think they expected Immortality Field to go down with that. That Nano kinda didn't get any value. Right, so now Fearless has his ult, pops it off. That's a very nice... Okay, this is what we're waiting for, right? Let's pause. Let's talk about what happened for a sec. This is what they were waiting for. Everyone were just going around the map, trying to apply card pressure, and really try to get a pick, because you can't play traditionally where you try to take space by going in a straight line towards the enemy team, right? So they have to do like all these weird rotations around the map just to make sure they avoid the sight lines from the enemy team. And it worked. They got Nano very fast. Winston went in, and but he didn't get any value. So Winston was still on Shu the entire time. Like he was bullying Shu, trying to get Immortality Field out, because that's the main idea here. You're trying to get Immortality Field out so you can kill someone. But Fleta is insane, and he gets a pick on Aileen. That instantly opens things up, EMP follows, and that's a fight win. Most of the... I think only Kron got hit by that, actually. Maybe possible. I think Rio as well, but he got melted instantly. So that's like... In general speaking terms, you don't really want to EMP only 2 players, but if you have a pick, then you EMP and you have 2 more picks, it's perfectly okay. You're just securing the fight. You can build EMP so fast, you can afford to throw it away just to secure a point. Right, so Immortality Field goes down, and that means the fight is over. Clean up, point A.
Are we playing again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Which
So, tell me when you're 3 minutes exactly and stuff. It's like a couple more seconds down the line. Alright, everyone ready?
Yep.
3, 2, start. Winston is set up on a high ground, not really peeking because there's no point for him to peek. He's just chilling. That's a very nice hold, they knew Void was there. So now Winston goes in, only once the enemy team reaches his range he goes in. and without the escape ability, so you can jump out. Meanwhile, the team is just waiting patiently. No one's dying. They're all doing exactly their job. It's not very interesting, but we're just waiting for Fleda to pop up. So they use Bongo. That's a very nice Bongo spot, which is the high ground. So patient.
It's like, yeah, they put the grab and then they just back off because they see the immortality's coming out.
Yeah, Immortality and Blade. And they pretty much know where the fight is done, so they're not going to invest here too heavily.
I'm overloading.
Very nice defensive play by the charge.
What was Fearless doing?
Alright, so let's stop in 3, 2, stop. So what's the plan here? They know the fight is lost because they didn't get anything done after the trade with Eileen. So Fleta is insane, he kills Eileen, right? But then you kinda you try and get something done, but you don't quite get something done. So they decide not to invest anything after that because they don't want to get into a messy fight. Messy fight in this position means the defenders have an insane spawn advantage. Anyone dies on the dragons and that's basically fight over. And it's gonna happen eventually and you don't want to find yourself in that situation after you invested 2 or 3 ults. So safe play, they have time, Cart is very close to the finish, they only need 1 realistic fight to win. They're gonna back off, they're gonna reset their positioning, redeploy the entire thing. It's gonna be very slow again, but it's okay. They have time, they wanna do it once, right? And let's continue in 3, 2, start.
It's interesting they go on the high ground straight away. Like, I feel like no one ever does that. Everyone always goes through the bottom doors and then tries to take the high ground, but...
Don't forget it's also reactive to what the enemy team is doing and the patience they play with. So the call has been made for Fleta to use his ult, and they do, they get the kicks, very nice. But the messy fight again, you don't want to be in a messy fight. Oh, perfect body blocking, but Rio ends up killing both of them. Very nice. You see, that's perfect peel from a Winston. Uses the jump, body blocks the entire incoming damage. Very nice.
I think it's just the charge is very spread from that EMP.
Yeah, so they're playing double shield, but it's very hard to dive them right now.
Rio's just sat on the crates shooting them.
And he has Bongo again.
Yeah.
So, dragons have learned from the previous fight. Oh, big anti,
Oh.
insane dude. Now Rio is just... So the reason he didn't die on cart in that specific location is that he knew he would get bad spawns if he would die on point, and he will spawn faster than he can catch the point, and then he'll get killed again. So that's 30-second save.
Smart. Just trying to get like a cheeky halt to pull him off that little bridge thing. And then we're just waiting for the EMP.
And he does it again, avoids the bubbles. But now they have to wait. Zarya doesn't have self bubbles. See how slow they play? They realize this. It's okay. We have time. Finishing the map here is very hard. So if you just do it once right, it doesn't matter how much time you finish. Very nice pick on front. Very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how you execute an offense once, twice. So now the defending team is gonna invest all their ults, but Lich gets caught. Brick positions herself very safely in order to keep the Ana alive. If
Adaptive
anything goes
circuits
wrong,
engaged.
she can shield her.
This,
Score 0-3.
Right, so next jump point is
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
right, next jump point is 9 minutes 16
Stop
seconds.
the payload.
Tell me when you're ready.
already.
I'm ready.
Yeah, same.
Everyone else, the brick.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So they're just running these snipers just to try and get an early pick, aren't they? Like I think they switched, don't they?
Let's see. Let's talk about the attacking team comp and the defending team comp right now. So they kinda expect a similar version of dive, the dragons, but I think the charge realized that, and they just pick the perfect counter, or they either predict it or they just notice it. So the idea here, the dragons expect to dive. Things that work really well against heroes that move really fast is no bullet travel time, aka hit scan. So they play to hit scan, but what the charge do is completely counter their hit scan with 2 snipers, because hit scan or not, there's only effective range Soldier and McCree can operate in. Widow outranges both of them, so she immediately wins the matchup, even a 2v1, a 3v1, even if you put Shu in the mix. Oh, I mean Lee Jae-gon. Even if she gets discorded, she can still potentially win a 1v1 in long range. And so goes for Hanzo. Hanzo can really kill DPS players without picking them ever, because all of his... So he charges a shot and instantly releases it. So he can just pick shoot, and the DPS never, like the hit scans never have time to react in time. Even if they damage him, even if they like land 3 headshots, it's not gonna kill him from the ranges Eileen is gonna be playing. So that's why they probably get demolished on this defense on A. Right, so when you're ready, in 3, 2, start.
We switched to a top. I think he must have thought they had like full dive. Yeah, he's gonna go switch again, I think.
Yep. They realize they can just counter the enemy team with the Widow, so he takes Genji because that's where he's going. Liv finds happy though, which always goes to show you that you can't always win with in theory alone. Sometimes the enemy team is just gonna outskill you. Very sweet exchange there by the charge. They play very safely, they bait out abilities and aggression, and then the enemy team arrives exactly in time to help. And that's how Boy does. And from this point on, it's just a misplay by the dragons and point A by the charge.
Are the dragons going to switch the comp now? Yeah, they switched the Brig.
and they go back on the echo.
I guess they're running Sigma because they're the defending team and they don't need to engage with the bubbles as much. They prefer just the
Yeah,
shield.
they can
Sigma.
just stall for as long as they want.
With it.
So
Yeah, man.
the hero Sigma is really good at taking space, and Winston is kind of good at maintaining it, but not really. Orisa just does a better job at holding space than Winston. But Winston is so mobile, so you play Winston, Echo, and Ana because Winston can play as aggressive as he wants and still get healed. And you play the Echo because Ana can heal the Echo as well, and you just want that kind of damage on your team. Very nice, mate.
What time are we at?
Let's pause. I'm at 11:57.
Okay. It's just loading.
Yeah, if you touch the bar, it just like
Yeah. All right. I'm ready. Thank you.
Right, 3, 2, start. So what happened here was a very nice anti-nade by Izayaki. Landed on 4, they pick up 1, and immortality kills, so that fight is over.
I like how much they're playing on the spaceship.
High ground, man, it's so effective.
Yeah. Don't you have to like jump on the boxes or something? That's all I have to do that.
Cease your resistance.
Very nice slip off the shield.
Yeah, that's a good Bayonet as well. It forced out the immortality kill.
And that's a very good isolation. Sigma realizes they need to bail out, and Rhea just gets caught.
Apagando las luces.
Ooh, very nice EMP. Oh, that rock almost hit. Very nice. So they want to push, they get EMP'd, Sigma goes in, they force him to go high ground, and Void is just ready. So you see the charge now are like really frustrated.
My barrier's down.
Let's pause for a sec. 3, 2, pause. Right, let's talk about what just happened here. So they try to go high ground to the left, they try to go high ground to the right, they try to go low grounds. It didn't work. They realized everywhere they push, they get split up from the enemy dive, and they just die. So what do? They see the moment, they realize, okay, let's split our team into 2 teams because we have 2 shields, and just take 2 sight lines at once, so you don't have to pick like from one location. It's way harder to isolate 1 target out of 3 than 1 target out of 6. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So once you split up your team into 2 teams, essentially, it's way harder to isolate someone. And if they dive 1 team, and they can only dive 1 team, because they're playing the Sigma, the other team can just use ults and help them. Like break shields, like the window you just saw. And that's how they break this, which is really impressive to do like on the fly. But that's the kind of level that is Overwatch League. Very impressive. Alright, let's go back. In 3, 2, start. They almost killed Cliff there.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
From this is just acting and reacting, mainly staying safe. That's a very intelligent window. Oh, and it was from the Echo as well. EMP onto 5, very impressive, but Zayaki ends up dying anyways from the Happy Point. So this is why you don't want to take scrappy fights on B, you just want to do it once right. Because once someone dies, your spawns are really long, and most likely the defending team is gonna end up winning the fight. And if not that fight, the next one, because you'll have to invest heavily to win from a disadvantage. And then they can just win the next one, like easily with spawn advantage.
Cease your resistance.
And just look at how slow they play. One target at a time.
Yeah.
That's all they can focus, that's all they're doing. The rest of the team hides, 2 or 3 of them are focusing like one target, and beautiful, absolutely beautiful plays from the Shanghai Dragons. Alright, you want to hop into some ranked?
Sure. I don't see how they communicate that, to be honest. It's almost so complicated because they're all in different places.
You just say
Yeah,
their
I guess-
location though.
Because they don't all focus one target usually.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. Maybe that's like maybe we don't like. I feel like what happens with us a lot is we say a location and then we all go there.
I
But-
know the perfect thing to answer your questions. I just know the perfect thing.
Okay.
My guess is that they just kind of rely on their individual knowledge and positioning more.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if the Orisa's going to cart and you trust them, you trust your healers to keep you alive by yourself, and they don't have to be right behind you, kind of thing. You know?
I meant more for the dive.
So this game,
Yeah. Mhm.
this game has. Oh wait, it's not even that one that I wanted to show. Never mind. Never mind.
I think also, Noblin, it's kind of like you like, you know, you kind of learn other players and where they like to be if you play with them a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you can kind of.
It's from Dante's point of view, not from Harblu's. Sorry. So
Right.
this game is Harblu Clone Men, which are both like insane top 500 ladder tanks. Dante, which is a professional Overwatch player, and Kariv, which is a professional Overwatch League player. Franiata is like a very top 500 streamer. And Jake is also like an ex-Overwatch League player, because he doesn't really play on the team anymore, but he's still like very much insane in the game. So it's a very stacked team, but on the other hand they have like a bunch of hardcore contenders team that have won more than a bunch of thousands of dollars in tournaments in the past, so they know what they're doing, who they're playing against. So let's start from The beginning actually starts at the very beginning. We can all like. You can watch this in your free time, or if you want to, if you want to play ranked now, or if you would like, we can just listen to what they're saying. Like in an actual tournament with actual stakes, with a lot of money on the line, like a professional team, and how they communicate exactly. So that's what this video shows you on like several maps. That's the entire Scrimm session. So you really get to experience the full, like, just as much as sitting with them. So what do you prefer? Watch it now together, or just hop into ranked?
I'll ask everyone else. I'd rather watch this, but
Maybe like watch one map or
Yeah,
like
we could
one or two
watch like
rounds and then hop in.
a few things to get a feel of it, because it's a long video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe just Busan or something.
Right, let's watch the first 2 rounds then.
I think that also helps as well, because we didn't look at Busan.
Right, we argued if you want to do Busan or not. It's perfect. It plays out perfectly in the end. So just kind of watch it and tune out from the Discord for a while. Let's say we watch until it's still Busan, still Busan, still Busan. Right, victory. So like, let's say 15 minutes. Everyone just watch 15 minutes from the video, meet back here in 15 minutes. So that's
Got it.
like 23.
Paying attention to the comms kind of thing.
Yeah,
all right. In a bit.
in a bit.
Fucking good.
Han's a good insulter too. I like McCree a lot though, because I just think it lets me pressure their tanks way harder than Soldier can. And like flash and shit, like it's so hard for them to play around. If they play close range, like they have to play double shield with Soldier, and I just think it doesn't keep up. And like also High Noon is better than Visor, I think most cases. You just have to be careful, I think, because I think the reason they pick Soldier is to hard focus you, to be honest.
Yeah, I think McCree does a better job at that. Like Soldier.
Yeah, the burst from McCree is sick, because then you just get her below half and your echo finishes her.
I don't really feel afraid of. Oh fuck! I like press escape and I'm on.
Should be fine.
Oh shit, we're on West Coast. Nice, dude.
Let's go, baby.
We go up.
This comp. Yeah, this comp.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Which way
You
wanna
picked
go?
that first.
You wanna go? You guys wanna go left side or middle?
You sure?
I want to go side, like one of the sides, so I can have good lamp. You know what
I go
mean?
left side then?
I'm staying
For
with
the
Hopper.
whole
Let's go right side.
Right side.
We
Yeah.
go right side?
Oh, we're doing
Left. High ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The little drum.
I think they want main.
What do you see?
They're on our left side. I'm pretty sure. I think right side.
Could be hiding for
Pretty
dives.
far right. They're far right. They have Torb.
Torb. I'll take it. Just
I'll go Hanzo when I can.
They have Sigma too.
I'm gonna pull left side.
Take wide angle. The comp's really bad.
Okay. I'm shielding forward. Nice. I'm pushing up.
You guys have big
Pushing up.
Where's that score?
Okay,
Hold point. Just cap. They're hiding in the corner.
Yeah. Where's that score?
Orisa 1. Breaker shield.
Yeah, break shield. I can push the shield up here. If you guys
Nice shield
want.
arm.
Okay, pull right there.
They're leaving. I can't follow this up damage.
Oh, Zen, one.
Nice.
Nice. Really
Okay,
careful.
careful.
Wrist 1.
Nice.
Breaking Torb turret for you guys.
Nice.
Torb 1. Nice.
Echo in the air. Echo shooting us. I'm pulling main. I'm pulling Torb. I'm not with you. Oh, nice.
Let's poke main and then hard kite to our old position. Just soft commit poke.
Yeah.
High Noon will be powerful here, but I don't want to use it or anything.
Look for a blind pull there.
Almost window. I almost have window.
We don't want to use it here. Let's go back to point. Same spot we fought last time. Fight the mid fight. Same spot we fought last time.
Yo, I have my ult.
We crushed them in damage tree. Just keep doing what we're doing. We have defender advantage now.
And Echo top right.
Yo,
Push
keep
shield
pulling together soon.
Yeah, 2, 1 pulling.
Windowing.
Oh, I need help.
There's a low.
Where?
Torb's still left. Torb's still on the flank. He's not doing anything yet.
Right side here in 2. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. What?
I can go kill their Torb. I think he's really alone.
He's headshot once. He still has armor.
I got rocked.
Torb really low.
My bad.
It's okay.
Yo, I'm trying to get
They tranced. Careful.
He's
I'm
shrink.
pulling back. Arsa one.
I'm shooting. They're all one.
Nice.
Oh, I lamped him.
Sigma next.
Zen dead.
Kill Sigma, kill Sigma.
I got. Yeah, nice.
I'm on Sig, got him. Torb mid. Nice hold.
Rock Echo in the air.
Oh shit, I'm reloading. Fuck, my bad. I could have had her. I was shooting the Torb turret though. Nice try.
I've only gone 25. I'm able to get. They have a lot here.
Wait, they use trans. They use.
They have window. Can we play in a spot where I can
They
lamp?
literally use everything.
Yeah.
They have Lucio. We out damage them. They have Lucio.
First one.
Where's one? I'm pulling main. Torp. Alright, check. Someone outside. I'm dead there. I'm low.
Top one.
Torp point low.
I'm resetting. Can we all live? Can you escape?
We got their Echo.
We have a rest up on
I can help you soon, Kurt.
Yeah. Just get a full good read. What was that? That was just Torball in window?
Yeah, don't go in window. We have bear spam, just press though.
Yeah. Just grind this shit out. They can't peek us
I
at
think I
all.
just look for Bongo here and we just grind them.
No, miss it.
So they're halting at you, huh? Don't they?
Yeah, I can break
We
it.
can come right side. I'm coming behind you guys in a second.
Careful, they're gonna come on you, that guy.
Oh, far.
Breaking wrist shield on left. Just get it. Can we back?
It's okay.
Stay alive.
We can just
Another window. There's another window here.
Okay. Oh, let go here on the right side.
Let's try and bait the Siggy and then window.
Yeah. I can look for Bongo here first. I'm looking for Bongo here first. You ready? Bongo 2, 1. Bongo corner here. Shielding. I'm pulling. Should be okay. My point. We're okay.
And he heals right side.
I can push up point.
I'm good.
Yeah, I can break one guy.
Sig, right? I'm stun. Help.
Oh,
I
the
can
six
pull right side. They're weak. Arsenal one. Yeah. I'm pulling right side.
Guys, they're on our right flank. They're heavy on our right flank now.
I'm getting torqued right.
Nice work.
Point. Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma.
Commit. Last fight. Commit everything. Last fight.
Pull him. He's on my side. He's one. Nice.
Nice. No touch from them. It's impossible. Hammond's too late. He just swapped. Maybe he could touch it, but it's really late.
Far right. You can stun.
I see him. Very nice. Nice.
Nice place.
Nice job.
Am I lagging to you guys? Can you hear my voice?
You sound okay.
It was a little
Kind of like robotic for like half a second, but
Yeah, it's getting there. We gotta wrap it up.
Let's win. 3-0. No interesting series. 3-0.
Alright, 3-0 them. Easy clappers. Let's do it.
Do you think some TPing is worth here, Jake? I think it can be worth
Yeah, it is. We could get Zerged if I don't get you guys out. I'm just gonna be late. I actually think I might go soldier.
You have to jump, you know? And that's fine. You can go soldier, yeah. Jump when you do this.
Yeah, we could put it deeper.
Okay.
That's not great, but it is what it is.
Alright.
Harb does not like taking my teleporter.
Taking right side. There's an echo. They're all top right. They're going by the bridge. Hamlet's pulling.
Let's get some flank angles. Their angle sucks. Get some flank angles.
I'm okay here.
Where's that?
Yeah, I'm jumping down. I'm jumping to help you. Alright. I'm good. Yeah, I'm pulling here. One second. I'm pulling above hard.
Oh, I'm discorded.
breaking
I'm
shield.
1H. I'm gonna run.
Good point.
With you, Crib?
Come down. Arissa's discorded. I can pull in a second.
Shield,
Shield.
sorry.
I'm pulling.
I need,
Go. Echo on the right side.
Oh, Echo's behind you.
Soldier's bottom here. On
Oh,
point.
dude.
Soldier 1H.
Weak still.
Zen half.
One.
Yeah, she's one. Echo.
Going for the Zen kill. Zen dead.
Nice, we got Zen.
I'm running back. Let's just stay alive with the kill we got. Can they catch me here? Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, you can check. They can catch you.
They're here. I'm running.
Soldier.
Let's wait for our tanks. There's Sigs on our right flank, don't they?
Let's go.
Sig top. They halted me.
I'm not there.
Oh shit.
My bad.
Go up top right now by himself. I can try to pull that soldier over there. Arissa weak up top. Arissa one up top.
I got her.
Nice.
Grind it out with shields.
Yeah, my shield's down. Oh, Joe, through the window. I'm dropping. I rocked it. Echo. Nice.
I need help.
I'm pulling them off high ground.
We drop everyone. Soldier here.
I'm good point right now.
Soldier.
I need help.
I need you to go on soldier with me. I'll heal you.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
on
with
him.
you.
Echo. I'm on the Sig. I'm pulling him. I got. Sig did nice. He was in above us.
Soldier really won. He took rocket. Nice.
Nice. Jump.
Push top.
Can we just hold him closer, you think?
Yo, you guys, this is the spot. Come here where I'm standing. It's a ridiculous spam angle. Right here. All together right here.
Yeah, we can pull square, okay? Pull square, then we look for pull flex.
If they go for right, I'm gonna Sig.
They're all left, top left.
Yo, Harv, pull flex second, okay? We square first.
Okay.
I can't window up there.
They're going right. Looks like they're rotating.
That's fine. It's fine. We can meet them from here. They might be fake.
Yeah.
It's real.
Big stickies.
I'm pulling.
Lagging so bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Give me your turn.
Echo in the air. Echo it. Echo. Go. Echo
I'm
one.
out.
I have lamp.
I'm rocking him.
I'm pulling. Nice. Get that wrist. I can pick up wrist on the high ground here.
I can kill Jen.
I'm going point. I'm pulling point.
Got one. Got Echo.
I'm dead. No heals.
Oh man, my shield's gonna die. Oh, it's safe in front of me, Howard. Oh. You got that crib.
Oh, Jen is left there.
Wait, do you have pause? Are you?
It's stable again. It's just. Oh my
It
god.
just goes up and down. Happens. That's okay. Let's regroup. We got this.
We use like everything. They use everything too, pretty much. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full reset on alts. Can we go fake right side and then go back out top left? So like walk in like we're gonna go right side.
Yeah, sure, right.
Just wait. 3, 2, 1. Go back fast.
I'm pulling.
Nice.
Pushing out.
The wall care.
I'm shifting. Careful.
We can kill their lamp.
I broke lamp.
Get it.
Oh, I'm all in
I'm
here.
pushing you.
I get one.
That's
That's all.
Get out.
Yeah.
I can get some damage for you.
When Sig's back, you're up 1 for a minute. Echo will be back first though.
Can we go right side? They use window. We have hardball. Yeah, shield.
Big six.
Put that soldier in a second. Us through.
Back up,
Okay,
let's go.
Alright, let's go. We can look right side.
We look for pull flex here.
We gotta make sure we touch. Alright, 2, 1. Echoes this right side. I'm pulling. That's big pull. Oh, 6. Oh, 6. Oh shit, that's fine. Do we want wall? Next point, wall kind of fucking owns on this point, but like
I think we can
against the comp they have, I'd form on it.
I think we can mirror. I want to mirror with McCree. I think it's so good.
I
think Soldier is better. Against
Soldier?
Yeah, Soldier is way better. Like,
think so?
Dave was more spam and he can bother like our McCree a lot. Okay. And here, but separate lane. Yeah, let's do it then.
Do we want to start here?
We just go mid with this comp. Just go straight up mid.
You guys can look for like big heals with healing.
Yeah.
No.
I'll take it this time.
It's hard on this map because you only get to the you can't like get it deep because the
You
stairs.
have to run backwards. It's like really bad. Alright, expect same comp.
Those stickies.
Big shield.
Yeah, big shield.
Go to Rissa.
I wanna pull this side, pull.
Yo, we have pull advantage. Push, guys.
Big.
You dropping heals on us this push?
Back weak.
I can rocket a halt.
2.
You guys.
Yeah, I'm taking everyone. That's big.
Echo 1 dead. Wrist and Bap in the right side.
I can't see you.
Third one.
I got them.
Nice.
Soldier out high ground. He has his end with him. Care.
Cap point.
Yeah, I'm going again.
Send point.
Help hard.
I'm dropping heals on this arm.
I'm on my way back.
Get heal.
I'm not there.
Soldier far right.
So guys, we got this.
Yeah, keep it up.
Alright, well, what else I have? Maybe fast break? Soldiers.
I can pull that soldier. I'm trying to
Got him.
right now.
Nice.
Good shit.
Echo's half already. I already tagged her.
Yeah, I'm pushing her.
She's hiding hard. Just get back. She's hiding.
Oh, I'm one.
You go for like a deep. You go for a deep pool there, just like. Yeah, pulling.
I think they're back, right?
Oh,
They're still mid. Unknown.
Window.
They're going top. It looks like.
They're top. Hell, top for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to use shields. I'm pulling. They shifted.
I need help.
Nice. Arissa was one in there.
They use drone. I can break drone.
I got a window here soon.
Oh, I'm on zone. That's really bad.
Can you chill?
Pull back right. Watch out, tower. Probably fucked there. Okay. You guys have 5 still. Yeah. My shield's gonna die. My shield's dead.
I got.
Nice. Play safe.
I need help here.
Just hide, Dante.
Help you.
We can't do anything.
We have trank if we need.
Buy time. They're gonna play slow. We want to play slow too.
There's on point. I'm gonna pull right side.
Behind me.
Soldier, he's running away. I scared him.
I'm pushing. I got everyone.
Soldier.
I can pull them back in a second.
Oh, soldier got me.
I'm pulling. 606.
Dead. Soldier top left.
Soldier just one.
Oh, we just lose. Die point. This one, they trank, Pfizer.
They use Bongo?
No, they have bongo. We both have bongo. They have another window, I think.
Alright, yeah.
Let's see if we can see the location and wait for 6. Chris.
We can look for our bongo, okay? I'll mark their echo so she can't break it, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Coming right side right now.
It's hard.
Set up middle.
We can walk in kind of for free here, actually.
Shifting, throw up shifting.
Big shot.
Pulling up. 2, 1 bongo. Big damage. Nice. Sing one. Yeah, drone. I'm pulling. I have no pull. And I got one.
Yeah.
I can pull here in a second. I'm pulling point. Watch out for the field. He's gonna have all your soon.
He's not gonna get it off. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Nice. Very good.
Good job.
All right. Same thing on defensive hold.
Yo, what else they use?
Echo copy.
Did they use trans?
No, they use...
He used it last fight. He's on Lucio now. Could be bottom left push. Watch out.
They have Lucio now? They have a ball. They're going left. It looks like left. Pulling high ground.
Careful, Dante. Nice. That's all. Rissa point. Break a bongo.
Bongo. Ball here. Ball in the air.
Ball back point. Nice. Soldier on point now. Good map, guys. Good map. Let's go. 2 more.
Good job.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm lagging so bad. Can I go?
Man. They speak at times 2 speed. Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you kind of get some.
To go rap god mode. Yeah.
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 So
I was
even if
just-
you tune out 50% of what's going on, you're still kind of aware of what's going on, and that's still
Yeah,
good
I mean-
information.
It's like, you know, you can choose the things that are relevant to you. So if you're trying to 1v1 an echo and then someone says something that the echo doesn't have beam or something, you'll hear that. Whereas if they're talking about some other part of the fight, you'll probably just not hear it and don't even think about it. You know.
Yeah, so
It was
you're
weird that-
selectively hearing like half the comms, everything that's relevant to you.
Yeah.
I just found it strange how DPS was calling rotations, like the guy on the stream.
Yeah, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, well, they were all kind of talking rotations, but it's kind of like looking at what it was more like looking what abilities the enemy had, and then say right now it's a good time to go.
Yeah.
But like the clone man, he was saying right, I'm pushing forward with the shield now, kind of thing, and things like that. But, yeah.
Right, so
I mean, if anyone has got anything to say, but yeah.
if anyone has anything else to add or to ask or something, I kind of did. I sent like a bunch of messages throughout the video.
Yeah.
Trying to explain stuff that I thought you might not understand, but everything else they talked about was pretty understandable. Is there like a specific thing, like something they said that you didn't understand?
What did they call the lamp? They called it something else.
They call it drone sometimes.
Yeah. they call
Oh,
it
that was
drone.
what they're on about.
Yeah, the drone. Sometimes it's referred to the drone because it actually is a drone. Like when Baptiste throws it, it flies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've got into a habit of calling it emo, but I feel like no one recognizes that. So maybe I should call it lamp or drone. But yeah.
I think lamp stands out from any other word
Yeah.
because it's like
It
very
sounds quite
pronounced.
different, I think.
You can hear
Yeah,
it throughout, even if you have a bad mic. It's like a stop in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, stuff like that.
I think, yeah, and also, like they all like, you know, they always use bongo and window, and they don't say like amplification matrix and shit
Yeah.
like that, which I always say.
So, think about it like this: you need to transfer as much information as you can in the shortest amount of time possible. Let's look at like information transferring as like encrypting a thought. So like a thought is like this huge thing that you experience in your brain, but the way you communicate it, it's like tiny, it's like compressed. So if someone has the same knowledge as you, he can understand that compressed information and he immediately thinks of the same thing. Like it decompresses in his brain. He's like, oh, a cup of coffee. I've experienced that before. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just try to think of ways to creatively relay information in like the shortest amount of time possible, using as little words as you can. So like some word combinations describe situations perfectly. I can pull like examples from online and stuff.
Yeah. It's like whenever I see posts online about like German words which describe a really specific feeling.
Yeah.
It's like 3 words combined.
Say like jumped, then change my mind. So you immediately understand like what's going on. So there's like a lot of ways you can play with that. But the main thing is like playing.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to hop into some ranked? Actually, I can't.
We're waiting to. Oh.
Do you not have time?
Really, really late. Yeah, I kind of need to go to sleep like 2 minutes ago, and I still have a bunch of stuff to do. So.
Sure.
All right.
Thank
well,
you, though.
good luck with that, coach.
Tomorrow
Yeah, thanks.
Sure, you're welcome. Next to tomorrow, I'll have like a bunch more time. So tomorrow I'm not time limited at all, actually. So
All
I
right.
can like do a proper playing session. Maybe
Sure, we
continue
can.
watching the video.
Yeah, maybe
Tomorrow
we
is
should
free day,
we
so
should
can
ask
just
about
arrange.
changing some the VOD view day because of the replay viewer thing. But yeah.
We can suggest that.
Sorry?
You can suggest that in general. Or
Yeah,
like in
okay.
Dawn questions or something.
Alright. I'll start ranked. I'm just going to blue. I'll put us in the queue actually.
Thank you.
Check if Anton is online. He'll carry you. No,
Alright, someone
like
someone go message him out. Oh, do you guys don't want to?
Let me see.
We can wait.
Alright.
No,
I'm
no,
just
he's
gonna-
not online.
I'm just gonna
No,
give
he's
group
not
lead to
online.
someone else so you guys can choose. Be right back.
Oh wait, I think he. Did they have a Scrimm or something? Let me see. He's in app.
In app it just means that it's open on his PC and he's AFK.
We're missing a DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill isn't here. Like, if all the voices sound really mature for you today, it's because Bill isn't here.
Team chat.
Alright, so I'm gonna do some stuff. I wish you guys a good night and see you around.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Thank you. Good night.